Hello friends and welcome. I'm Sarah Liz and I am so excited about this Spellbinders sale. Now listen, I know that there's a warehouse sale coming up, but it's a good 6 to 8 weeks away and there are things in this sale that might be worth getting now. So I'm going to do my best to kind of make this sale easy to navigate and to shop because it's huge. Like I'm going to click on the sale here and then when we scroll down to kind of just see how much is here. There's 23 pages of deals in here, and some of them are worth it and some of them really aren't yet. There's a ton of past club kits that really just are on sale enough to get them down to what you would have paid when they first came out as a club. But there's other stuff, like do you see these bundles that are insane right now? So I'm going to show you what's going on in the description box below the video. I have organized this by the best deals available. Then you can shop by sort of category to make this a little easier for you to navigate. And then we will also talk about some other great sales that are going on. I will put timestamps in the video to help you skip through things to hopefully make it easier for you. Let's start with this. It's the Weekender Craft Kit. There's a virtual retreat coming up, and this is the first time I've seen it advertised. In fact, it's only available in pre-order for club members right now. If you've watched my other videos that are about the March club kits, like it's a great time to be a club member, but you can sign up now if you are. There's this amazing lineup of teachers. You guys, if you have never taken a class with Megan Andrew, you need to. She teaches for Scrapbook and Cards Today a lot. She has her own YouTube channel. She is so meticulous and patient and wonderful. She's great, great, great. And I'm sure you recognize a lot of these other names. Amazing, amazing deal. Plus, you get 10 hours of content over your 2.5 days. And there's a ton of stuff in here. 9 die sets, a 3D embossing folder, stencils, an exclusive stamp set, cardstock, and all kinds of other stuff. So keep an eye on that. I'm sure we'll see more about it, but it might fill up and I think it's going to be pretty cool. Then there's a grab bag available right now. It's $75 for almost $300 of product. When I first came back to card making after several years away, one of my first purchases was a Spellbinders grab bag and it was jam-packed, and I still have most of those supplies. They were really, really, really great. And at 75 bucks, I think it's worth risking maybe getting a duplicate to something you already have. Then I'm clicking on all bundles. That's the next link. And it's going to show you all of the best deals right now. Some of these are huge bundles that came out in the fall. The fact that they're still available bundled together is kind of nuts, but you can scroll through and see the epic discount you're getting on a lot of these. This one with the beautiful wreaths, the Envelope of Wonder, and the Gnome Drive are 3 of my most used collections of the year. Like they're amazing and they've all come out since August. But you can keep scrolling. Like there are tons of bundles in here. We're going to look at some of these a little more closely. Under all bundles, you will find the individual bundles, but instead of linking to just that item, when you click on it, it's going to show you the bundle. Like here's the Envelope of Wonder bundle and then the individual items, because many of those are on sale as well. And that'll make it really easy for you to pick and choose. If you're like, Sarah, I don't know if I want the Halloween piece of that bundle. So this is the Envelope of Wonder, and I will try to pop up some of the cards that I've made using these different die sets. I just think it's really, really versatile, and they're a super great size. If you like to make emergency cards, if you watch my channel, you've seen me do this a ton of times. I will do a fairly simple card and then just 1 or 2 small die cuts to step it up and create some texture. This is a great collection for that. If you're only going to get one, to me, it's the base die set, the Envelope of Wonder, because it comes with all these florals. And I love the shape of them. They're a little like wonky and whimsical and really, really, really stunning. I made them in bulk and I am still going through them and reaching for them all the time. Next up is the Gnome Drive collection, and it's so good. My friends, even if you don't like gnomes, hear me out. The original base collection, the Gnome Drive Holiday, has the car and the actual gnome, but there are a lot of things that fit in that car that aren't the gnome, and then everything else in here is just accessories that you can add to stuff you probably already have in your stash. So here's a close-up of the whole collection. This is what I'm talking about. This guy right here, this car, don't tell Spellbinders I said this, but it is the perfect size for all of Karen Burniston's critters. I love Karen Burniston. She makes amazing pop-up dies. And then the critters, they're so good. But many of your small critter dies or stamps will fit in that car, and you can do all kinds of fun things with it. Then let's talk about this stamp set. The Spellbinders Sunday Drive All Occasion stamp set is the one I reach for over and over and over again, but they're going to retire it any day now. I can feel it in my bones. And when they do, this will be my next go-to. Let the shenanigans begin. Have an extra special day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Merry Christmas. Congratulations. Happy Easter. Hello, boo. Happy birthday. Happy Halloween. Like, I know that this is coming out with the gnome sets, but most of these aren't gnome puns, and I love the whimsical nature of the font. It's just so good. Then let's talk about Gnome Drive Graduation. Do you see those glasses? That's a very familiar Potterish shape, and I am going to offer them as an alternative in my Harry Potter emergency sentiment video. But I'm also an English teacher, and I love everything about a set with a graduation scroll and a graduation cap and a pencil and some glasses and an apple. I don't even like apples, you guys. The crunch of an apple to me is like nails on a chalkboard, but I still love this. It's super cute. And if we're picking and choosing pieces from this collection, I have to mention Gnome Drive Spring. It's got an Easter egg, a lucky horseshoe. It's got a top hat that can be used for so much more than just St. Patrick's Day, a 4-leaf clover, a regular clover, some bunny ears. I mean, it goes on. There's so much packed into this, and you don't have to put it on a gnome. Put it on a Karen Burniston critter. Put it on a stamped image that you already have in your stash. It is fantastic. And at the point that I'm choosing 3 die sets in the stamp set, it doesn't really matter that I don't know that I care that much about the Gnome Drive Hearts or the Gnome Drive Halloween collection. Like, they're fine. They're okay. But really, the others sell it, and the bargain is here. The next collection is the beautiful Wreaths by Suzanne Hughes, and there are 5 different die sets in this collection. So when you click on it from the description box, it will show you the bundle, right? $134 normally, down to $80. But then it also links to the individual sets, okay? So here are the different sets. I love it for a couple key pieces. The birthday set is my favorite of all 5 because it is so versatile. You can use it all year round. And that bow, the bow on the present is absolutely stunning. I have made a half dozen cards that I filmed using this present, right? And I've used it dozens and dozens more times off camera. It is worth it. I promise. I have a video coming out Wednesday. It might be the same day this video comes out, where I make a bunch of Harry Potter cards, and I tell you what, you can make a rockin' sorting hat out of this hat from the Halloween wreath add-on. It's super good, okay? So definitely I would say that's worth looking at as well. And then these are the Christmas pieces, and they're really stunning. That tree is a masterpiece, and I've used it a bunch of times just as like a fun little accent on a card. Next, I'm linking to Bibi Cameron's collections, okay? The Snowflakes are still available as a bundle. That came out in August. It's normally $128.95 down to $77.37. Like, what? You guys. Bibi also is responsible for the wonderful butterfly collection. There's a pop-up butterfly. You guys, it was sold out for a while. Well, it's back. And then she did the hummingbirds, those stunning hummingbirds. So when you click on the Bibi link in the description box, it's going to show you all of her items, but then that bundle up at the top. What I love most in this bundle is that large snowflake. It is huge, right? So it will absolutely cover an A2 card, and then you're going to have to clip some stuff off the sides. But then there's also this pop-up snowflake in there, and it doesn't just pop up. Like when you open the card, it sort of pops up and spins a little, like rotates a little. So good. And then there's this sentiment set. It's hard to see it here. There are words and shadow dies, and then all of these sub greetings that go with this. And it is an all occasion, all season sort of set. So you can see one here, Believe in Christmas Magic, and it's really gorgeous. It's super, super great. I think that set would be the one piece I would get, if nothing else, from that collection. All right, friends, and then for my sports ball enthusiasts, you guys, I love sports. I'm like the most competitive artsy person you've ever met. This is the MVP bundle from Justine Dvorak, and it's wonderful. I don't even know if I took a picture of it because I made it so last minute, but I might have made a Mahomes jersey card to send to my aunt right before the Super Bowl. It was super, super great. My family has season tickets to the Chiefs, so like I had to. And then it's got all of the other sports ball stuff in it too. So if you have menfolk or womenfolk in your life who really love sports, this is a fun collection, and it's on sale for $56.97 for the whole collection, you guys, the whole thing. Then this collection is from last spring. It's the Country Road collection from Annie Williams. It's got this beautiful wheelbarrow and then some other like fun little accent pieces. I love all of like the vegetables and things in there. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of the individual pieces. My favorite out of all of this is this one right here. It's the seasonal decor die set. And again, it has stuff for every season. We have a shamrock and a present and an Easter egg and a heart and then some fun fall vegetables. I just think this is a whole lot of fun. Then the Stitched Alphabet bundle is on sale for $113.24. That's a lot. I'll be honest, I probably don't want all the letters, but the individual letters are on sale for a little over $4, which is pretty awesome. So again, when you click on that in the description box below, the Stitched Alphabet bundle and individual sets, it will take you to that page where you can kind of look through and see which ones you want. There are also numbers. You can get all of the numbers for $20.99. I think getting all the numbers is a really great deal. Or there's a little bundle down here where you can also get all your punctuation. Okay, and then below the bundles, there are Spellbinders favorites. These are my favorites, but hopefully your favorites too. Or it's just giving you a general category, and it's going to narrow it down to all the things in that category that are on sale. So we're starting with the Fluted Classics because I love them so much. I'm using the Fluted Classics ovals in one of my Harry Potter cards for Wednesday. It just has this beautiful fluted detailing around the outside. But you guys, you can put that fluting on a flat panel and not cut out the oval. Like, I don't do it very often, but you absolutely can, because all of these different oval sizes are separate. So you can cut out the inside, you can cut around the outside. You've got all kinds of options. These come in ovals, circles, and rectangles. There used to be a slimline. You guys, I have them all. I have them all. They're so good. Then we have the Merry Mug and Circle Delights from Nichol Spohr. You guys, they're so cute. They're so stinking cute. And again, a nice way to create a really like quick something to add to a card. A lot of these are at 40% off, and I tell you what, they're selling out. The bundle was not available when I looked an hour ago, but the festive ornaments was. So if you want them, I would jump on that one quickly. Here's a slightly closer look at some of these. You can create these adorable mugs. Let's just zoom in, right? And then there's all these different ornaments. I love the critters. I love the critters so much. And there's really sort of two sets, the whimsical winter critters and then Santa's favorite circle crew. So good. And then wonderful stamped sentiments that you can get to go with it. Next, I have linked to a category I'm calling all basic shapes and geometrics. I wanted to do like just basic shapes on sale, but it was really hard to get it to filter that way. So it does have all of your like nesting basic shape dies, and a lot of them are at a really great price point. There are a handful that are really unique to Spellbinders. So the Fluted Classics absolutely are in that. But this stylish ovals collection that has that long but wide oval, I love, love, love. I reach for that far more often than you might think. And then here's again some more Fluted Classics. Those are the circles that I use a lot. This Essential Floral Reflection etch dies is absolutely a favorite of mine. It's so beautiful and unique. Actually, that whole collection I really, really love. But then if you need a set of like basic circle dies that you don't have to clip apart, the Everlasting Circles are super great. Next, I was delighted to discover they put all their 3D embossing folders on the same page, so they're much easier to flip through. This does not include any 3D embossing folder that was part of a club kit, but they're all $8.99, you guys. All of their regular 3D embossing folders. That's as good as it ever gets. It does not get lower than that during the warehouse sale. So if that's something you've been looking at, now's a really great time when most of them are in stock. Next, we have BetterPress. Even if you don't have a BetterPress machine, my friends, you can hot foil with these. In fact, I don't think we're going to see a lot of hot foil stuff from Spellbinders in the future. They've really moved heavily into BetterPress because it can do that double duty. I think it's worth it, right? The detail you get on these is really, really stunning. And a lot of these are a full 40% off. That's about as good as it gets. I'm also linking to card kits. They don't really do card kits anymore. I think we'll still see some specialty ones for like Christmas and stuff. But other than that, it's kind of like, here's the last of what they had released as part of the club kits. And so if you like that kind of thing, some of these you can get a pretty good deal on. Finally, I am linking to stamp sets. There's a ton of great stuff in here, but my number one pick, I use this stamp set more than any other stamp set I own, is the Sunday Drive All Occasions Sentiments. It has a stamp for everything. It's just a really simple, like, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy Easter, happy Halloween. It is wonderful, and it's $8.99. All right, my friends, I would be remiss if I didn't share that there's a bunch of other really great sales going on. You know I love Spellbinders, but I do want to show you kind of quickly some of the other really great deals you can get this weekend. Scrapbook.com is celebrating SBC Fest. This is their free virtual event that they put on twice a year. And so you can take 10% off your order site-wide until Sunday. Code SBC Fest 4. So I am linking to this page that has all of the freebies because there's that, but then there's also some storage that's on super sale, right? It's a 2-pack. It's only $20. Then you can get this. It's gorgeous, you guys. You can get this gorgeous Pink Fresh stencil set free with a $20 purchase. Somebody's going to mention that sometimes you pay more in shipping, and yes, sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. So if that's something that matters, an extra $1, maybe $2 for shipping, double check as you're putting things in there. Then there's also this Hippity Hoppity bundle that's $21.99, and it's got all these different sizes of peeps and this stamp set, which I think is super funny. Maybe we're checking out, like, all weekend long, they're going to have some bananas deals. So keep checking back to the sales page, right? Again, I've linked to it in the description box below my video. If I haven't said it yet, they are affiliate links. And so when you use my links, those stores pay me a commission from that sale. And it's one of the things that lets me continue to do this work that I love. So thank you so much for using those. And then I will also link to all of the SBC Fest bundles. So each of the teachers for this SBC Fest and then the past SBC Fests, that's a mouthful, puts together a bundle of supplies, and then it's on an amazing deal. So Laura Graff's bundle is normally $102 and it's on sale for $33. I just bought the Ralph Tyndall bundle. It's usually $65, on sale for $29.99. You guys, I have a haul video coming out and I haven't posted it yet because I can't fit all of the supplies in the description box below the video. So I'm trying to figure out like what to cut. This is definitely worth scrolling through. Again, it's from this SBC Fest, but also a lot of the past kits. And so check it out. Likely a lot of these will sell out over the weekend as the classes get started and people are inspired by these kits. Next, Pixie Dust Designs is having a sale, and it's not on their website. It's 15% off the entire store. The code is BDW15. So here's Pixie Dust. Like, it's not anywhere on the homepage. This might have been like an email exclusive. Well, sorry guys, I'm telling everybody, they make the cutest things. If you look at nothing else, go to collections, see what kind of speaks to you. But you know what speaks to me? The mugs. The mugs are amazing. The Jack mug is absolutely bananas. That Christmas Gnome mug I know is sold out, but keep an eye on that. They will bring it back. And then the penguin and the reindeer Mrs. Claus, like their mugs are so, so good. And there's a whole nother page of this. So definitely worth checking out. I love them a lot. Next, Waffle Flower Crafts has 20% off a huge selection of some of their most popular products. Like this is the grip mat that fits in your Misty. This is the postage collage die set. that I have and haven't used yet, and it's killing me a little bit. And then there's a bunch of stencil options that go with it. You'll notice some of these say pre-order. That's okay. You can pre-order it and get your discount. You won't see your discount, right? So I'm going to say pre-order now. You're not going to see that discount until you look in your shopping cart, okay? And there my discount is taken. So it's 20% off every item in that category. If you click on the link in the description box, it will take you straight to the sale category. Next, Brutus Monroe is having Monroe Madness. Clearly somebody else is a little bit into sports ball like I am, or maybe art people just like to kind of have a kick at the expense of sports. I don't know. But here's the thing. You can buy anything from Brutus Monroe and you start stacking up freebies. They stack. So all purchases get a free cutting die. Then if you hit $20, you get the die and this exclusive redwood embossing powder. At $40, you add on Rainbow Cereal Squeaky Clean. That's like matte cleaner, right, for your sticky mats. Then at $60, you add on a rabbit stencil. At $80, you get to pick your embossing glaze of choice, right? There's tons of stuff here. Am I going to spend $300? I don't know about that, but I tell you what, they have really great embellishments. They have a lot of brands that I love. Their embossing powders are out of this world. They make some of the best embossing powders out there. If you get to listen to Christopher talk about the way that they formulate their embossing powders, they're just a higher quality. I have many of them. My gold embossing powder is his. The marshmallow puff is a favorite. Like when you heat it, it puffs up a little bit. So definitely worth checking out. Plus, I just think that it's fun. Next, I know you guys, next, there's a couple more still. There are great deals. It's like spring cleaning is happening. Picket Fence Studio has a massive selection of sale items. And like, look at this, down to $2.99 from $8.99, $4.99, $2.99. And it keeps going. There's a ton of stuff. There's 15 pages of stuff in this sale. And these are like rock bottom prices. This is more than 50% off. I will link straight to the sales section for you. They're calling it a mega sale and they aren't kidding. Cat Scrappiness has a rocking clearance section going on right now. I will say she just redid her site and it's kind of hard to see the prices. They're in like a light blue now. But these are some of our favorite brands and then some of her exclusive products as well. And they're a pretty good deal. Definitely worth checking through because some of these are things that maybe she just had overstock. I'm not sure, but 43% off, 33% off. I love when she does the math for me and she's like, this is 50% off, 42% off. Check it out. This is my favorite black stamping ink, the Be Creative Intense Black ink, and the refills on sale. Like it's never on sale. Get out of town. Once again, I will link straight to the sales section. Divinity Designs is a new brand for me and they don't have a ton on sale, but you guys, do you see this? Save 70%, not 70% off, some of it. Everything in this section is 70% off, okay? You can tell some of this stuff, it's selling out fast. Some of it's already out of stock. You have to add it to your cart to see the deal. But look at this, $4.18, $6.88. Like some of my favorite dies for them are their big like card folding dies, but there's a lot of really cute smaller items in here too. Some of these are like stamp and die combos, a ton of embellishments, some inks, 70% off inks. Maybe check them out if this is a new brand for you as well. Finally, this is a little thing, but I love Karen Berniston with some hugely important part of my soul. She makes great pop-up dies. She has free shipping over $30. So if you've been looking at her products and some of her pop-up dies and you're like, yes, but then it's more expensive because I just want the one or two things, you can grab just one or two and they will ship them for free. There is no code for that. It ends on the 10th. My friends, I hope this is helpful for you. I love card making, but I know it's an expensive hobby, so I love to share great deals with you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. If you use my links, I love you so much. Thank you for supporting this work that I do. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time.